All right, well, it's good to see you. My name is Rachel Huber. We have Darlene Cahill, who is with us. She has been with us for 15 years, and we are celebrating. And she is a busy one. I was just saying in the break, I said, you are busy.
But I love it.
And that's what she said. Absolutely. And she does a great job bringing us all of these fabulous machines. And I was just saying, I said, Darlene, this is a pretty machine. Brand new, safe for you, National Sewing Month, last 3 days, which means free shipping and handling, last 3 days. Flex pay, last 3 days. And we also have a great value. So this is a $600 machine, not when you shop with us here. It's $50 less what our price would be. It's $299.95. And no place will you get that price, no place will you get flex pay. It's 4 flex pays to get this home.
Well, I guess I'll move the machine so you can see what I'm trying to show you here. Check this out. On this front panel, there are 30 built-in stitch patterns. And whenever you press this button across from the row of stitches, wherever you see the red light light up, then that's the stitch that it's on. So let's say I wanted to go to my arrow stitch right there. That's it. That's all I have to do. Now, it's preset in the factory. If I want to override the stitch length, or override the stitch width, I can, but I don't really want to, so I'm gonna go ahead and let it set, and we're gonna just go ahead and stitch, because one of the first things you'll want to do when you get this at your door in 7 to 10 days is check out all of the stitch patterns. You'll want to get some fabric and start experimenting and testing it out. You know, go on a few dates with your new machine.
Yeah.
See if you like each other and get to know one another, because when you're testing it out, if you test your stitches on fabrics that go well together, you can keep those materials, you can piece them together afterwards, and you can make yourself a project, as you see in front of Rachel, that little tote that's right in front of you, Rachel. You see all of those beautiful decorative stitches. This is an example, and there you see the arrow stitch right there on your side, the arrow stitch and the wavy stitch and some of the different patterns. Practice and then put them all together and make yourself a tote. Why not? You know, it's like saying practice making muffins and then throw them away. We want to eat it if we practice doing it, right?
Absolutely.
I want to use it if I've spent time doing it. So that's a great way to use your new scraps if you're practicing with the fabrics. Now, this machine is so great because it's electronic and it has an extension table that folds down flat, but yet it has this, I call it like the picnic table style arm that folds up and then it slips right into place. I'll show you this here. There you go. Give it a little whack, and there it is. You have a top-loading drop-in bobbin, and this machine has the Swift Smart threading system. So you've got the top drop-in sew bobbin, yes. You've got easy access with a little top that flips right out and then snaps back in place. You have feet that snap on and off. It's very easy to use. But you also have an automatic needle threader down here. And you also have light. You have a light in the neck. You have a light to the right of the needle and to the left of the needle. And they're LED lights that are 10, whatever LEDs are that are 10. This is a 10er. So whatever that means. It's 10 watts, I think. So let me show you how the feet that come with the machine, too. We put together a brand new bundle for you. And I say brand new. Here we go. Sorry about that, Rachel.
No,
okay, so first of all, you're getting the how to use this particular machine DVD, CD, DVD. And then needles, spool pin caps, washers, and bobbins. You'll also be receiving a buttonhole foot, zipper, and satin stitch. That's for applique. We're giving you a second presser foot, spotlight on accessories, along with a stippling, free motion foot, blind hem, and invisible zippers, rolled hems. We're throwing in some twin needles. You're getting an open toe foot, 1/4 inch quilting foot, the pin tucking foot, which I'm going to show you in just a minute because you use this foot with these needles and you get ridiculously gorgeous results. And then a fancy stitching foot and your button attachment foot. So you're getting all of that. What a huge value.
Absolutely. Here's the thing. Only here at HSN do we give you the whole bundle that you see right there. For example, you can see just the machine alone, $399.99. That's $100 more than what we're doing the whole value for. You can see the value added accessories, $100. The extension table, that's $50. The open toe foot, $29.99. You can see the embroidery feet, $24.99. That's where we get that retail value of over $600.
Wow.
When you shop with us here, look at that. It's a third of the price, basically. I mean, think about that, a third of the price. So you are looking at $2.99 and change. That is a $50 savings of our regular HSN price. There's not a penny to send it to you. That's on us. Plus, we have the flex pays. All of that goes away, though, at the end of this month, which I can't even believe it's the 28th today, so it's just a couple days, and it's already October. I don't know where this month went.
I know.
So it's the final couple of days, plus we saved this brand new for you. So we waited all month to save this for you. So definitely take advantage of this. And on our live chat, we have Navy Mom bought her 6th Singer last night.
Wow.
Loves. Thank you. Wow, now that is a devotee.
She gets to wear the cape. I mean,
Absolutely, absolutely.
That's a one-stop Singer
awesome.
shop that she has. That's fabulous.
That's great.
Navy Mom, thank you so much. And thank you for watching today and letting us know about your Singer sewing.
We'd love to hear some of the projects.
Yeah, this is using the rolled hemming foot, that teeny tiny little hemline, as opposed to the one I rolled by hand in the last demonstration,
yes.
which was substantially wider.
Yep.
But when you have quality instruments, such as the Singer Athena, and you have the right little tools that go with them, you know, getting all these extra feet are like getting a drill with all the bits. Can you imagine just buying a drill with one drill bit? You'd be like, okay, I can make one hole. Well, it's like that with sewing. When you get a sewing machine that has all the extra bonus feet, there isn't anything you won't be able to do. Now, we say update because this machine was introduced in the late 1970s. And pardon me for just a second, I happen to have that machine here, and I'm going to show it to you.
Do you need a helping hand there?
I actually only have one hand that I can use because this arm's not working right yet. But look, this machine has to weigh, I don't know, 40 pounds. It's the old Athena, and you can see this is the first electronic machine that Singer offered. And back in the day, $1,000. Would you kindly?
I will.
I'm still nursing my shoulder. Thank you. That's a heavy machine, isn't it? Yeah.
Give me a moment.
I mean, compared to today.
So, jeez. I may need that if I split the back end of my dress bending over here. Don't go far.
So if you had that old Athena, I'm sure it still runs, but it'd be so nice to step into a little bit of a time warp. Step into today's technology where it's all, those stitches now are push button. The extra feet, they come with the bundle. The extra extension table is at your fingertips. Use it whenever you need it. I mean, to have all of this and then some at your disposal when you have that machine. Let me go on to some, I'm seeing we're running out of time here. I want to get some.
Darlene, any fabric, the question is being asked about any kind of fabrications can I use pretty much in the Athena?
For fabrics?
Yep.
Oh, yes. Denim, silk, canvas, cardboard. I mean, you can sew just about anything with the Singer machines. Mostly all of them. It's just that this one has so many decorative stitches, and I think that people who get this machine will probably want to quilt and take advantage of the huge table, and you'll probably want to do some fashion sewing, at the very least, alterations in costumes, because, you know, those are the things that we usually farm out or pay someone else to do, and you can do it yourself, and the cost that you'll save will take care of the price of this machine. So if this is something that appeals to you, push-button technology, here's the multi-stitch zigzag. 5 millimeters long, and let's go all the way to 7 millimeters wide. I want to show you how you'll use this to put elastic in. So maybe you're revamping the wardrobe right now and you're realizing some of your things need a new elastic. By the way, you can buy elastic in fun colors now, not just white anymore, and which is nice to know. Look, you can put this in with a multi-stitch zigzag, so you'll use your sewing machine hand in hand with your serger, if you have a serger. Now, if you don't have a serger, that's okay. You can also insert this elastic with a zigzag stitch, but I like the serger, so I have one set up all the time. That's what I used to put the elastic in. But then I take it over to my conventional machine to finish it up, as you just saw. So now it's top stitched in place, it's there to stay, and it has that built-in stretch, and it was serged, sewn, and it works together hand in hand. And then on the bottom of the skirt, maybe you want to do a blind hem. You don't have to send that out either. So now, and this was literally just a little piece of fabric. I made one seam, put elastic at the top, and we're going to blind hem the bottom, and you have yourself an instant.
And you have a fashion statement right there. When you're out in the stores, you're spending a lot more money right there. So think about this. And again, today's the day to do it because we are winding down. of our National Sewing Month. So you think about this with free shipping. We send it directly to you. If you want to get this home and say, well, let me see what it's like, it's one flexible payment, which means anybody shopping with us, any of the major credit cards, it's one flex pay. Traditionally, it's the shipping. There's no shipping, so just that applicable tax. We send this off to you, and then you have, of course, the next 3 months to pay this off. But you're already making all of those fabulous projects, any of the clothes, the home decor, you name it. You have everything that you need right here. And again, we saved all month this brand new, unbelievable Athena for you. You haven't seen this yet. It's brand new right now.
And I've been making some adjustments. I'm using a stretch blind hem, which I never do. I always use a regular blind hem. But I thought, you know what, let's do some stretch knit fabric today and use a stretch knit blind hem, because that has more built-in, well, stretch.
Yeah.
Honestly, as the name.
And the holidays are coming.
Right. And, you know, as I said earlier, we live in stretch knits. We're hemming up things that are ready-made, even if you only do alterations. Nice to have the tools to get those alterations done. So you can adjust the width on that blind hem with either the little adjustment screw on the side, or by adjusting the width on the stitch of the needle side sweep, and that you adjust over here on the front panel. But at any rate, when you do your blind hem stitch, these are the results. Invisible hem lines. You can't even see where the stitches are. And granted, this is a bit of a fabric, but built-in stretch, so it's not going to pop, because that's a stretch blind hem, not a regular blind hem stitch. So you have options, and that's what this is all about. I think that's why people buy Singer machines. They love the options of all of those stitch patterns, and they love the options of all of the feet that you get with the machine as well. It's not just the stitches. So you have 30 built-in stitches, all of the most popular, functional and utilitarian, and then the last machine went to 6 millimeters wide. This one goes to 7. We're into electronics now. So every time you push a button for an electronic stitch, you're going to get precision. You're going to get the factory program stitch for the optimal length and width, and then you can override it if you want to. But isn't it nice to know you've got Singer on your side? They've been in business for over 160 years, and did you know that more people sew on a Singer than all the other sewing machine companies combined? Singer's known worldwide, and I think that speaks for itself. I mean, that's just a testimony to the quality.
And everything combined.
Yes, and all the others combined. All the other brands.
Wow. Well, I tell you what, we would love to continue to take your testimonial phone calls, continue your live chats, and again, keep this in mind. I want to remind you again, with the free shipping, today is the day to do it. Flex pay again. It's one flexible payment to get this home. And the other thing to remind you again, the machine itself, and we'll show you that, the machine itself, $400. I know you're looking at this. It's $299 when you pick this up here, $299.95. But if you were out in the real world shopping, the machine itself is $399. Listen, that's $400. That is, again, $100 more just for the machine than what we're doing for the whole value. You can see, again, all of the value added. And we always do pretty much exclusive packages here that you cannot find anywhere else. $100 for the value added accessories. Again, over $600. If you were to pick this up separately elsewhere, we have this for $299.95. It is free shipping. It's one flexible payment. And again, you can get this home for free shipping, and the free shipping and the flex pay and the price, that all expires at the end of this month, and that is Sunday night going into Monday.
Whee! I'm having so much fun. This is called free motion work. You can paint with thread, literally, or you can just add texture, whatever it is that you want to do in the world of sewing. That is a embroidery foot, and what I have done is I added a drop feed plate. Actually, it's a feed cover plate, and it covers up the feed dog that normally would pull the fabric through, so that then you're free to do free motion. So your free motion that you'll use in things like this quilt here. You see the quilt and the gold stitching. This is all free motion stippling over applique. You can accomplish all of that and so much more with this machine. I'm going to take you on a quick tour of the tabletop because I know we're running low on time. This is the finished example of the pillow I was just stippling, and you see all of the thread painting, and it was tone on tone, but it still gives a beautiful depth and dimension. Here you see you can make stuffed animals, just a simple satin stitch running side by side, tone on tone. Makes a beautiful embellishment for a pillow for your living room. You want to sew for your grandbabies? This is a great idea. Pin tucking plaid for the bodice. Then you can use your gathering foot to make the ruffle there. You can do reverse bobbin work and make your own fabrics to put together your own teddy bears, whatever you want to do. But here, I put on that pin tucking foot. I promised you I'd show you this, and I want to show you this before I run out of time. I have the pin tucking foot installed, the twin needle. I have 2 spool pins, the vertical and the horizontal, and I want you to know that that second spool, that second thread, don't put it in the thread guide. Only put the left needle's thread in the thread guide. I snapped on my foot, and now all I have to do is simply sew a straight stitch, and watch what happens. I'm just going to sew, and what will happen is this foot has little grooves under it, and it pulls the fabric up into the groove and makes a little bump or a ridge. So you have twin needle stitching the whole way. Watch this. Probably should have tightened my tension just a snap. But there you see the twin needle top stitch. If I tighten my tension a little bit more, it'll pull it a little bit more, and then you'll see these various rows start to spring up and come to life. And that adds more texture and dimension. I mean, it's just endless what you'll be able to do with this machine.
And remember, brand new, and you get all of the extras. Remember, you get everything that you see here. I can't even imagine going out there and going through aisle after aisle, Darlene, and picking this out, picking these needles out, finding that DVD. Oh, I need some of this. Oh, let me see. Oh, yeah, I need all of these. We give you everything that you see here, all of the extras. Otherwise, you're going down row after row after row.
Does this fit? Is this going to work?
Imagine? I can't.
How much does this cost?
That's right. That's right. We give you it all. And you still have our 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. We're sending it to you free. Free shipping and handling, 1 FlexPay, but only for the next couple days. Only through September. That's the next couple days. It's October 1st already on Monday.
I can't believe it.
I know. I know. So take advantage of that. And I do want to remind you, we have one